Hello, golfers. When I talk about the hand being on the lag hand being on top of the shaft, it's really not, but that's the way it feels. It feels like it's driving it down the entire time, and it's just riding on top of the shaft. Um, your hand, your right hand is actually on the for a right-hander on the right-hand quadrant of the shaft. For a left-handed golfer, the left-hand quadrant of the shaft. But Bill Phillips put out a video on hurdle the other day. I wish he was still on YouTube because it'd been beneficial for everybody to see. But he'd put tape on the top of a golf shaft, and that golf shaft will face you the entire swing. So as you rotate around, the golf shaft doesn't rotate. You think it does. Another one of the optical illusions I've been telling you guys about. The golf shaft stays straight in front of you throughout your turn. It's still facing your chest or the middle of you. And when you follow through, and when you go through the shot, that shaft is still, if you keep it square. If you don't keep it square, who knows where that shaft is. But the shaft stays in line with you on center throughout the turn and throughout your rotation through. But the lag hand is the most important thing, in my opinion. Who am I? But in my opinion, the lag hand and the lag hand angle that is held throughout the downswing is probably the most important fundamental that is not. It's really not taught the way it should be taught. It's if you do it right, you look like a robot. You look like Steve Stricker, probably one of the best ball strikers in the last 20 years. And it's so easy to do, but you almost have to have somebody like myself hold your hands throughout your backswing and downswing and not really manipulate, but hold them in place. And don't swing down with your arms. Once you get to the top of the backswing, everything stays there. All those angles stay there. Michael Broderick's been trying to teach you guys this for years, as have I, as has Bill Phillips. There's quite a few of us out here that really hound on this aspect of the golf swing, and it's the most important. Until you learn to do that, you're not going to have any real consistency. I have tried all the different fads in golf swings here for the last 2, 3 years, 4 years. They quasi work, but they're not consistent. There's no need to rotate your hands through you can manipulate like the Neanderthal drag at the very bottom. You can do stuff like that, but you really don't have to do it a lot. It's been a big waste of time for me trying to add distance and stuff like that, because all I've ended up doing is getting hurt. Almost to the point where my brain is letting me do a proper backswing now with a ball in front of me. I can do a proper backswing without a ball in front of me all day long. But once that ball gets down there, my brain goes, you're going to hurt your rotary cuff again. But I'm getting there. And if I can make a proper backswing and just hold that through the ball, I can hit it just as far as I can with any other method. And the great thing about this is I can hit 15 balls before I go out and play, and I'm ready. I'll hit 3 wedges, 3 mid irons, 3 hybrids, 3 3-woods, and 3 drivers, and I'm ready to go. It's really that simple. You're going to have to be able to rotate. You're going to have to be able to rotate properly. You can't go over the top. If you go over the top, everything will go left. It'll go hard left. For you righties or lefties, everything will go to the right, hard right. But give this a try, guys. If you've got a friend that knows how to, that if you got a scratch golf friend, have him hold your hands from the start of your setup up to the top, and then have him hold them coming down through as you would hold your arms up, and see what you feel. That is a true golf swing.